Dominance is basically like a visible mixture of getting both traits from your parents.
I like it. Good job. Both of them are dominant. You get both of them. Terry, what you got, man?
So basically, today I've learned about codominance, and I learned that they have blood types like blood type A, blood type B, and stuff like that.
Dominance, like tastes like together, like blend them. It's like throwing them in a pot and stirring them, and something new come out. Like that's pretty cool.
Like
And then like you gotta think about like if that does that to like, and if it passes to the son, and the mother has it too, like that's could be like really bonding for real. Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
I finished learning about the incomplete dominant, dominant and recessive, and more. I learned that they all work together and to make you, and have the same features as your parent. An example of the lesson can be a parent with a blood type A crossed with a parent with blood type B can produce offspring as a blend of both parents.
I like it. Blood type A and B. Good job. Good job. Good job.
In Mendelian studies, he did not study non-Mendelian, which is incomplete dominance, co-dominant, fixed-linked traits, and polygenic traits.
I like it. Good job. Okay. You want to tell us about one of them?
Um,
Got 10 seconds. Got 10 seconds.
A
Codominance.
codominance is
You get
a visible mixture that's you get in both traits.
getting both of them. You're gonna get both like blood type A and blood type B. Yeah.
I learned that Mr. McKenzie, the greatest teacher of all.
Yay! Good job, Luis. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Job well done. You're learning non-Mendelian genetics. So let's continue our conversation about non-Mendelian genetics. Okay, the very first example is number 1 on the activity sheet that I gave you, incomplete dominance. Incomplete dominance. Both parents or both parent traits blend. So not one overpowers the other. It is referred to as incomplete dominance. Here's our example. Legend. We have a red flower represented by a capital R, which means dominant, is crossed with a white flower represented by a capital W, and that's also going to be dominant. Okay, let's do the work. Parent number 1, homozygous dominant for red, times parent number 2, homozygous dominant for white. Draw your Punnett square. Capital R from parent 1, capital W from parent 2. Offspring 1, pink. You get a blending of both. So red and white, it forms a pink flower. R and W, pink. R and W, R comes down, W comes across, pink. R and W. Students, for the genotype, for the genotypic ratio, I'm just going to put down genotype here. We have 4 that are capital R, capital W. And then for the phenotype, we have 100%, and it's going to be pink. Think about a person that has a parent that's African American, plus they marry someone that is Hispanic, and then the child is going to be a combination of both of the parents. A combination of both of the parents, of both parents. This is non-Mendelian genetics, and essentially it means that both parent traits blend in the offspring to give a different or a third, this is a third, this would be the third, Okay. Combination of both of the parents' traits. Incomplete dominance is also called blended inheritance because the phenotype of the F1 offspring is a blend of both of the parents. This is going to be non-Mendelian genetics, example number 1. Let's move on now to example number 2. Okay, example number 2 is going to be entitled codominance. This one is very interesting. In codominance, the phenotype of the offspring shows a visible mixture of both parents. Okay, in other words, you will inherit both. Inherit both traits. Again, the phenotype of the offspring shows a visible mixture of both of the parents' traits. Our example is going to be blood type. Blood type is a very good example of codominance. Okay, here's our legend. Blood type A is represented by I, capital A. That's blood type A. And then here's blood type B. Blood type B is represented by I and then capital B. Now, this is not dealing with a dihybrid cross, you guys. We're just dealing with blood type. So you have blood type A, blood type B, and we write it with I subscript B. And then we write A with I subscript A. We also have O, I subscript O. But I'm only going to be focusing on A and B for now. This will be blood type B. And then we will erase the IO. We don't need that one for now. Okay, parent number 1 has blood type A times parent number 2, they have blood type B. Let's look at the kids. Codominance. Inheriting both. Parent number 1, parent number 2. Box 1, blood type A from parent 1, blood type B from parent 2. The child will have blood type AB because it's codominant. One does not overpower the other one, you get both. Look at child 2, IA, IB, blood type AB. Child 3, IA, IB. Child 4, IA, IB. Okay, guys, so look at your genotype, your genotypic ratio. Genotypic ratio. You have 4 that are capital IA, capital IB. And then your phenotypic ratio, you have 4 that have capital IA, capital IB. That's 100% with the AB blood type. Codominance. Inherit both traits. Here is your example. Sex-linked traits, and if you turn your worksheet over to the very back, you'll see a karyotype of chromosomes. Chromosome pair number 23. This determines the gender of the offspring. Capital X, female. Capital X and Y, male. Now, if there's a gene on these particular chromosomes, students, it is referred to as a sex-linked trait. Color blindness, sex-linked traits. There are other sex-linked traits. So the 23rd pair of chromosomes, they determine the gender. And again, these are referred to as sex-linked traits. That's a 23rd pair. Number 1 through 22, the first 22 pair, these are called the autosomes. So the autosomes, they determine all of your other characteristics and traits, okay? So sex-linked traits are those controlled by genes. They're located on the sex chromosome. That's these right here, you guys. X-linked traits are those controlled by genetic genes located on the X chromosome. And then we have, in humans, the sex chromosome is the 23rd chromosome. That's the 23rd pair. Don't forget that. Male sex chromosome is XY. Here we go. And the female sex chromosome is XX. Okay, here's an interesting question that we want you guys to consider. What is the outcome of a colorblind father? Capital X, lowercase c, capital Y. Legend. Capital X with the capital C, not colorblind. Capital X with the lowercase c, colorblind. And let me make that C a little bit better for you guys. Here we go. So the dad is colorblind. His genotype is capital X, lowercase c, capital Y. Why is he colorblind? He only has one X. And on that one X, he's got the colorblind gene, and therefore he's colorblind. Okay. He's mating with a carrier mother. Capital X, capital C, capital X, lowercase c. So mom, she's a carrier. She is not colorblind. Okay, she's not colorblind. Okay, let's take a look and see what's happening with their children. Okay, show the work below. It says, tell us about their kids. Okay, guys, we're going to draw the Punnett square. Why are we doing a Punnett square? Because, guys, we're dealing with one trait, color blindness. Dad, X, lowercase c, Y. Mom, X, capital C, X, lowercase c. Child number 1, female, X, capital C, X, lowercase c. She's a carrier. She carries the gene, but she does not have it. Why? This is dominant, and over here, that's recessive. Here's our son, capital X, capital C, and Y. He's a boy. He's not colorblind. He inherited the not colorblind gene. Female, X, lowercase c from parent 1, X, lowercase c from parent 2. She is colorblind. And then here's our last one, young man, X, lowercase c from mom, and Y. He is colorblind. Let's draw it out using a pedigree. Dad, colorblind. He's shaded in. Mom, carrier. Since she's a carrier, she's shaded in. We draw the line, and now let's talk about the kids. Child number 1, female. She carries the trait. Carrier. This is the parent, P1. This is the F1 generation. Child number 2, boy. Doesn't carry the gene, nor does he have it. Child number 3, girl. She is colorblind. And child number 4, boy. Students, he inherited the colorblind gene. He is, in fact, colorblind. So this is non-Mendelian genetics. We've talked about incomplete dominance. We've talked about codominance. We've talked about sex-linked traits. And then we do have another word for you guys that we need to cover. Polygenic traits. Poly means many. Polygenic traits are traits that come from the inheritance of multiple genes. Students, there are multiple genes involved in poly traits. These traits show a continuous range of variations, Examples are skin. That's going to be a polygenic trait. Let's add the word genic in there. That's okay. Polygenic. Let's just erase it and permit me to write the word to the side here. Here we go. Polygenic traits. Skin tone. Hair, the hair color. Polygenic traits. Many genes are involved. Number 3, okay, height. Polygenic trait. Number 4, eye color. Polygenic trait. Number 5, your fingerprints. Everyone in our class has a unique and different fingerprint, students. Several genes are involved in your fingerprint. I was going to try to put my fingerprint on the screen here, but I can't do it. All right, our next one is, we found this one to be quite interesting, the way that your voice sounds. Can anyone in the class sing? Can you sing a note? Okay, well, your parents, their genes, that's what gave you the sound of your voice. Genetics is very fascinating, students. We've learned about Mendelian genetics, dominant, recessive, homozygous dominant, homozygous recessive, heterozygous. And then we've also learned about non-Mendelian genetics, incomplete dominance, codominance, sex-linked traits, polygenic inheritance, and also how to use a pedigree. In today's lesson, your job is to complete your assessment over genetics. Given 36 questions on genetics, your job is to answer each question with 100% accuracy. We're going to give you guys a scratch paper to show your work. Please do your very best, and then please check clever messages for your assignment that you're required to do over the break. Students, job well done. Thank you for your time.